Hey guys, for this video I'm going to show you how I make one of our favorite meatless meals. They are black bean burritos. I'll put the original recipe below that I got it from, but I have added a few things to our liking, and you can do all kinds of stuff to just give it more flavor or, you know, make it better, do whatever you want. So here's what I use. You need some 10-inch flour tortillas. So I've got these garden spinach herb ones on hand, so that's what we're going to use. You need some oil for sauteing the veggies, some onion, a half of a red bell pepper, some minced garlic, about a teaspoon worth, a 15-ounce can of black beans, about a teaspoon of minced jalapeno peppers. Some of this stuff is going to be used in some guacamole and also some of our rice, so that's why I've got quite a bit of everything. You also need 3 ounces of cream cheese, a half a teaspoon of salt, some fresh cilantro, and I use about a half a teaspoon of cumin, and also some chopped tomato and some frozen corn. I don't usually measure it, but for this video purposes we're going to use about half a cup, and then we'll throw in some shredded cheese later. So there's all the ingredients. It does take a little bit of prep work to chop it all up, but they are very tasty. So now I will show you how to throw it all together. Okay, so for the burritos I've got 2 tablespoons of olive oil warmed up over medium heat, and I'm just going to add some onion. We don't like a lot of onion, so I don't use a whole lot. Half of a red bell pepper, about a teaspoon of minced jalapeno, and our kids eat this, it's not too spicy. And the teaspoon or so of garlic. I used about 3 small garlic cloves, and we're just going to let this cook over medium heat for a couple minutes. It comes together really quick, so just make sure you chop everything up beforehand. After a couple minutes, I'm going to pour the black beans that have been drained and rinsed and let that cook for another 3 minutes or so. And I'm also going to go ahead and add the corn at this point as well. After that has cooked for a few minutes, I'm going to add the cream cheese that I've cut up into cubes. It's hard to do with one hand. And also half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of cumin. And I'm just going to let that cook through for another 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add the tomatoes also after adding the cream cheese. Okay, and that's pretty much all there is for that. At the end, I'm just going to throw in the chopped cilantro, a couple tablespoons worth. You can go ahead and turn it off. Stir that in there. And then I'm just going to warm up a couple of tortillas in the microwave and put this in there. And this makes enough for 2 big burritos for Jared and I, and then we could do 1 little one for the girls because they don't eat much. So if you have a big family, you might want to double or triple the recipe. There are the burritos. They are full of flavor. Do what you want with it, but this way is pretty good. I think one time I added lime juice to the bean mixture also, but I forgot to do that today. So we're just having it with some of our homemade Mexican rice, which I also have a recipe video for, which I'll put below. And then I made some homemade guac with it, because guacamole makes everything better, especially when it's a meatless dish and your husband doesn't care for meatless meals. But he does like this one a lot, so. And we'll just have it with some salsa. And that's how you make some black bean cream cheese burritos. Let me know if you try them out. And thank y'all for watching.